A very big hello to my wonderful champions. I hope I am visible as well as audible. Let me just check through. Hello children. Yes, I am audible. Malika is here. Hi Malika. Ma'am, we want first PU biology ma'am chapters. Respiration and plants, locomotion and movement, and please make the video only. Okay, so Malika dear, I totally understand your position as of now. The maximum what I can do as of now is to provide you the link that we had made before of the video. I'll make sure that the team puts up that link so that you can refer to the most repeated questions that have been coming from these chapters. Okay, so I'm really sorry. Due to some technical problems, I might not be able to do it now, but you can still refer to the video link. Okay, I'll make sure that is being put down, at least post the live, okay, or between the live. Yes, in the comment section you will be able to find it. Fine. So my dear children of PU2, so today we are going to go ahead with the chapter Microbes in Human Welfare. This chapter I believe is coming for your FE2 examination. So I hope that every one of you have prepared or are probably preparing well for your FE2 examination. If at all you have any trouble regarding your PU2 chapters, make sure you ask us the doubts. Okay. So 4 people are here already watching the video. I'll just quickly wait for some more time so that everyone others also can quickly join. Yes. So the first question that we have over here is related to microbes in household products, and it goes like this. Propionibacterium shermani is used for the production of. Why do you think we use Propionibacterium shermani? What is this bacterium? What is this used for? I always tell you, if at all you have watched Tom and Jerry, in that Jerry used to search for big what do you call cheese slices. So this cheese which had big holes, my dear children, what do you call this cheese as? You call this cheese as Swiss cheese. You call this as Swiss cheese, and my dear children, in Swiss cheese, hi Nagaraja, I'm so happy to see you over here. Okay, in the Swiss cheese, my dear children, you have big holes because this Propionibacterium is producing CO2. So wherever the CO2 goes through, that at that particular position you will get a big hole out there. So your answer for this question would be Swiss cheese. Yes, Nagaraj, you are absolutely correct. So let's see now who all are there, who are prepared well and is ready to give answers for all these questions. My dear children, there's a way to remember. Sharmani means they are shy. In Hindi, that means they are shy. So it's shy because it is releasing CO2. That's why you get big pores. Going ahead with the next question. Penicillium notatum is what? Is a bacteria, a virus, a blue-green algae, a mold, or what? Penicillium notatum, what is it actually? A bacteria, a virus, blue-green algae, or a mold? You know what? Penicillium notatum is the organism that gave us our first antibiotic. What was the name of the antibiotic? It was penicillin. It was penicillin. So penicillin was given by this particular organism. Now you have been asked this question, what is this? Nagaraj is saying, ma'am, tomorrow I have the test for biology. You are going to absolutely ace the examination, and also I have made a gunshot video for bio. Go through it. It is definitely going to help you. I have covered all the important questions. 2D is the answer. 2D means the answer for this question is mold. What do you mean by mold? Mold means fungus. So is it a fungus that produces penicillin, which is the antibiotic? The answer is yes. So Alexander Fleming, my dear children, he was doing his experiment on a bacteria whose name is what? I think that is the next question. So Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin while working on what? Staphylococci, Streptococcus, E. coli, or Salmonella? What do you think is the answer for this question? Alexander Fleming discovered this particular antibiotic when he was working on Staphylococci, Streptococcus, E. coli, or Salmonella. What do you think is the answer for this particular question? Well, the answer for this particular question would be Staphylococci. So he was working on Staphylococci, okay, and one day he forgot to wash the dish. Okay, he forgot to wash the petri dish. Jack is saying the answer for this question is A. Yes, he came in and he gave me the correct answer. Kudos, Jack. So it is actually A. So he was working on Staphylococci. He forgot to wash the petri dish one day. The next day he thought that the full petri dish will be full of what? This particular bacteria. But he was surprised to see that bacteria was not being formed. Why? Because you had a fungus there. You had the mold of a fungus there. What is this mold made up of? Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum is the fungus which is responsible for making that thing. And this penicillium, my dear children, it's going to release an antibiotic which does not allow the bacteria to grow, and that's how we got our first antibiotic. So your answer for this question would be this. So Jack and Nagaraj are correct. Now let's go ahead with the next question. So over here, fourth question, let's see what is it. Which one of the following alcoholic drinks is produced without distillation? Here, please understand this one very important thing. You have been asked without distillation. What do you mean by distillation? Distillation means, suppose I am making something undergo distillation. Suppose an alcohol is there, I am making it undergo distillation. Whatever water content is there, it is going to get evaporated. What will happen? It is going to get evaporated. What will be left behind? Just concentrated form of alcohol. Now that means those who drink it will be like this. So if at all it has underwent distillation, it will be like this, more concentration of alcohol is there. If at all there is no distillation process, that means amount of water is also there, which is why we'll say the concentration of alcohol is less. Okay, is less. So over here, your answer for this question would be what? The one that does not have much amount of alcohol, it will be wine. Whiskey, rum, brandy, all of it will be having too much amount of alcohol. Jack, ma'am, notification is not reaching properly for live, is it? Is that so? Then I definitely have to check it. Okay, I think that is being put down in the WhatsApp channel, Jack. Do you want it to be put it earlier? Is that what you are saying? I do agree with that. We'll let the team know. Okay? Okay. So, fourth answer is A. I hope you have got it, and Jack gave me the correct answer, as well as Nagaraj also gave me the correct answer. Now, going ahead with fifth question. All my champions who are watching this video and not giving me the answers, you can also participate. Okay? Chalo. Because of the presence of which vitamin, curd is considered nutritionally richer than milk? So curd you get from milk only, but still you consider curd to be nutritionally richer. Why do you think that is happening? What vitamin is there in the curd, my dear children? That is the question. So Nagaraj already gave me the answer. Jack also said the answer for this question would be vitamin B12. So you know what? The lactic acid bacteria, LAB, converts milk to curd, no? Milk to curd, and while in this process it is going to release some vitamin B12 for itself, but anyway it is going to be released, so it is mixed up with the curd, and when we eat the curd we also get the benefit of it. So your answer for this question would be D. Going ahead with the next question, question number 6. Bioactive molecules such as cyclosporin A is produced by fungus, okay, bacteria, and virus and protozoa. And here I knew that you guys might get things wrong. Here I knew you might get things wrong. Guys, let's go line by line. Let's go line by line. I am taking time for you to get understanding of it so that you remember it for a longer time. Okay? So this answer, sixth answer, is not bacteria. Cyclosporin A is what? An immunosuppressive agent. For example, I take one of your kidneys because mine was not working. Okay, just assume. So now in my body, when your kidney will come, my body will try to fight, thinking that it is something foreign. Now, but I need the kidney because I do not have one. In that particular case, I will stop my body from fighting, right? And which is why we take immunosuppressive agents. Cyclosporin A is one such agent. You get it from Trichoderma polysporum. And if at all you think it is bacteria, let me tell you it's not. It is actually a fungus. Trichoderma polysporum, TP, is actually a fungus. Okay, so sixth answer would be A. Yes, Nagaraj, it is A. Jack, I hope that is sorted, dear. Yes, cool. Let's go ahead with the next question then. And I'll tell you one more thing. One more thing is there. For example, statin is there. Statin is for stabilizing your blood cholesterol level. That is also, you get it from fungi only. Monascus purpuris is a fungus, not a bacteria. Seventh question. Which microorganism is useful in production of citric acid? How do you get citric acid? What organism is responsible for the production of citric acid? Seventh C is what Jack said. Is it? Seventh C is what? Aspergillus niger. Does it give citric acid? Nagaraj is also saying 7C, which is why I think we should lock it. 2 children are saying 7C. So yes, my dear children, the answer is Aspergillus niger. Remember, Aspergillus niger is also a fungi. So you have 2 things. One is Aspergillus niger. The second one is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Both of them are fungus. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is nothing but the yeast. It comes under fungus only. Okay, let's go ahead with the next question then. Children, I hope you are getting things. Now this question is where I need your answer. Okay, activated sludge is the sediment deposited in. Activated sludge is a sediment deposited in settling tank, sedimentation tank, aerobic tank and aerobic sludge digester. What do you think is the answer for this question? Question number 8, and I will give you Nobel Prize. I definitely cannot give you Nobel Prize, but I can give you some prize in future if we meet. 8A is the answer, is it? Settling tank. Activated sludge do you get in settling tank? By the way, the screen is gone. Yes, it is back. Is it in settling tank? Nagaraj is saying it's 8A. Will Nagaraj get the, will get the prize? I hope so. Well, the answer for this question is yes, it is settling tank, and I'll tell you why. So first thing that we do is, we have a settling tank. Okay, we make sure that everything that we want to separate is put over here. Now whatever things float, we remove it by filtration. Whatever things sediment, we remove it by sedimentation. This is known as primary treatment. Now whatever is left behind over here, we put it for the second treatment, that is known as secondary treatment. Where do you put it? You put it inside what? Aeration tank. Initially we had settling tank, now you had aeration tank. Now aeration tank, my dear children, will be having so many aerobic bacteria. Along with fungal filaments. You will call this as Flocs. It will act on this primary effluent, break everything down. Okay, and later if we transfer it to the next tank, which is going to be known as settling tank again. So first settling tank, then again after a break we are taking a settling tank. What will happen? All of them, they will settle down somewhere. And the treated water which is there, it will be just above. The treated water will be above, and this water is sent to rivers, stream, everything, because it is super clean. Now this thing which is settled down, which is basically Flocs, you call that as activated sludge. Okay, you call that as activated sludge. And where is it settling down? In the settling tank. So your answer for this question would be this, not sedimentation tank. So yes, Nagaraj deserves an award for that. You are absolutely correct. I have Sai Amal's also there. Sai, I am pronouncing it rightly. I hope so. So Sai says the answer for the 9th question is A, but I have not come yet to the 9th question. Let's see if at all Sai is correct. Children, it will be really, really good if at all you solve with me. I'll really love it. So yeast is used in the production of bread and beer, cheese and butter, citric acid and lactic acid, lipase and pectinase. So Sai said the answer for this question is A, bread and beer. Is that so? Yes. In bread, when we use it, we say that it is what? Baker's yeast that we use for bread formation. The same thing when we use it for beer, it becomes what? Brewer's yeast. So yes, the answer for this question would be bread and beer. It is A. Chaitra Chetu is there. Hi Chaitra. So Chaitra, Sai Amals, Nagaraj, all of you are saying the answer for this question is A. That means you guys have studied so well. You guys are doing awesome. Good work. Now, going ahead with the next question, question number 10. Try to solve this. Biogas is the mixture of what? Methane, carbon dioxide and H2. What is happening? Or methane, SO2, that is sulfur dioxide and CO2. Or methane, nitrogen dioxide and H2. Or methane, sulfur dioxide and H2. What is the answer for this question? Question number 10. Let's see who gives me the correct answer. Question number 10. Sai Amal says the answer for this question is also A. So from the point he had come, or she, I hope he or she, I'm not very sure. Okay, profile picture is not visible. So dear, yes, from the point you have come, the answers have been A, and you have been giving me correct answers. So awesome. The answer for this question, I do not know why it is filtering so much. It is this only. CH4 stands for methane, CO2 stands for carbon dioxide, and H2 is hydrogen. You also sometimes put the same thing as H2S. So even if it is there, do not get confused. This can also be an answer. So H2S or H2, both of them are correct answers. Okay, so your answer for this question, Sai Amals, it is absolutely correct. Now there is some problem happening over here which I'm not able to understand at all. Anyways, so let's go ahead with the next question then. Question number 11, let's try to solve it. Mesh-like structure consisting of bacteria associated with fungal filaments is called. Mesh-like structure, ma'am, it's H2S. So my dear children, in your NCERT, two places, two things are given. It's the same thing. H2S also has a source of H2, so you need not worry. So in the sewage treatment thing, they have mentioned it as H2S. Okay, and then when they talk about the biogas plant, they have mentioned it as H2. So either of them, if it's there, it will be the correct answer. So need not worry, okay, about it. I hope Nagaraj it's sorted. Okay. Now Sai Amal has given me the answer for 11th question, and also Nagaraj. Mesh-like structures consisting of bacteria associated with fungal filaments. When bacteria and fungal filaments are together, what do you call it? You call this best friendship as Flocs. Okay, you call this as Flocs. And this very important thing that you need to remember is that, remember here it is always aerobic bacteria. Be careful with this question. They can give you what do you call assertion-reason question saying that mesh-like structure formed by anaerobic bacteria associated with fungal filaments is Flocs. Sometimes you forget that it is not anaerobic, it is actually aerobic. So which is why I am telling you again, please look out for that. Now going ahead with the next question which is there, that is question number 12. The primary sewage treatment involves what? The primary sewage treatment involves what? Try to solve this question, my wonderful champions. Anaerobic bacterial activity, sludge, digestion, filtration and sedimentation, aerobic bacteria activity. This question is asking about the primary sewage treatment. For the first time when you get something, sewage as in, how do you treat it? Rupashri is there. Hi dear. So Rupashri says the answer for this question is C. Before that, Nagaraj gave me the answer and said that it is C itself. So yes, primary treatment means first time you get something, you make sure whatever can float around, I can remove it with the help of filtration. I will remove it with the help of filtration. Whatever big thing sediments down, I can remove it with the help of sedimentation. Whatever is left behind, you call this as primary effluent. You take it to the next step, that is the secondary treatment plan. Okay, so you are absolutely correct. Okay, Sai Amal also gave me the correct answer. My dear children, do you know that you guys are awesome? Super good. So microbes and human welfare is one of my favorite chapters, and now seeing you guys also giving me the correct answers for this, I am super happy. SS Anita, hi, good evening dear, and Rupashi, hi dear. Okay, let's go ahead. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct options using the codes given below. Okay. Citric acid, we just discussed about it. Citric acid, where do you get it from? I told you it's from a fungus. What is the name of the fungus? It is Aspergillus niger. It is Aspergillus niger. Now, whenever you solve, match the following question, match A first and then D first. Okay, I'm telling you with my experience. So now, D is what? Butyric acid. Where do you get butyric acid from? What is the name which is closer to it? Clostridium butylicum. So D goes with 2. So A goes with 3. A goes with 3. I have 3 options. I can cut this option. And D goes with 2. D goes with 2. I just have 2 options. I can cut this option as well. Now we are left with cyclosporin A and also statin. I am seeing you guys answer. So all of you, Sai Amal as well as Nagaraj as well as SS Anita are telling me that it's B. Okay, let me see if it is B or not. Cyclosporin A, which is there, my dear children, it is produced by Trichoderma polysporum, which is a fungi. Please remember, it's a fungi. Statin is produced by Monascus purpureus, which is again a fungus. Statin is the one that stabilizes your blood pressure. Statin, stable, you can remember like that. So yes, in that case, your answer would be what? Your answer is going to be B. You guys were correct. Absolutely correct. Now let's go ahead with the 14th question. Let's try to solve the 14th question. Which of the following in the sewage treatment removes suspended solids? Actually suspended solids. Which of the method in the sewage treatment is going to remove the suspended solids? Secondary treatment, primary treatment, sludge treatment, tertiary treatment. Easy question. Very easy question actually, but sometimes we do not understand the term. Suspended solids means which are just floating around, which are just there. Which process removes it? So we have studied it. It is during filtration, right, in the primary treatment. So obviously the answer for this question would become primary treatment. Yes, IMLs. Yes, SS Anita, you are correct. Rupashri, awesome. Nagaraj also, awesome. I'm truly surprised to see all of you guys here. Do you all have your biology examination tomorrow? So I saw Nagaraj had your FA2 examination. What about others? Do you have your FA2 examinations tomorrow for biology? Or how is it? And also, my dear children, if your FA2 examinations are gonna come, I have made a gunshot video, a full video on biology, the most important concepts, the questions as well as the answers. So I've given you fixed questions. Apart from that, I have explained it. Go watch it. It's going to be helpful. Lohit says your answer, yes, tomorrow is the paper. Yeah, now I see. So please watch the gunshot video. It might be lengthy, 2 hours or something, but it is super helpful. It will cover everything that you need to know. Okay, so Rupashri says no. So thank you so much, Rupashri. So without exam also, Rupashri is watching this video. So proud. Okay, anyways, during sewage treatment, the gas produced in anaerobic sludge digester includes. In anaerobic sludge digester means what? Anaerobic sludge digester means what, my dear children? Here, oxygen is not there. If oxygen is not there, aerobic bacteria cannot survive. Anaerobic bacteria will be surviving. And whenever you are making the waste being treated by anaerobic bacteria, what do they produce? What do they produce? Rupashri says C, SS Anita says C, Nagaraj also says C. What is C? Methane, hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. We just studied it. Yes, it is methane. CH4 is methane. You have CO2, which is carbon dioxide. And what do we have? We have H2S. Remember, if it is H2S or H2, either of them are correct and you guys all are correct. Here hydrogen sulfide and nitrogen is given. This is why it's wrong. Here oxygen is given. That is why it's wrong. And here sulfur oxide is given. That is why it is wrong. Yes, Lohit 15C. Going ahead with the next question, Mycorrhiza is involved in absorption of dash from the soil and passes it to the plant. What is the answer for this question? Mycorrhiza, which is there, okay, it is involved in the absorption of soil. Absorption of dash from the soil and passes it to the plant. 16B phosphorus is what Rupashri is saying. What about others? Come on, come on, come on. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium or magnesium. First of all, let me tell you what's mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza is a symbiotic association of fungus and the roots of the plant. So you have seen the roots of the plant, my dear children. The roots are already tiny, tiny roots, right? They are tiny, tiny. Now, if at all you have fungus also have root-like structures which can go even more deeper. And now, when the fungus roots, okay, root-like structures, they go even more deeper, what will happen? They will be able to absorb lot more nutrients. And one such nutrient that they easily absorb is what? Phosphorus. So, please remember your answer for this question would be phosphorus. Okay, so B is the answer. So, every one of you who said B, Rupa, Nagaraj, Lohit and SS Anita, you guys are correct. Okay, chalo, next question you try to solve. Now this question, if at all you have read your NCERTs nicely, then only you will be able to solve this question. 17th question. If you have read your NCERT nicely, then only you will be able to solve this question. And because of this only, I'm telling you, the gunshot video that I made is going to help you out. And share that video with your friends also. Because I know this type of questions come, I have explained them deeply. So 17th D is what Rupashri is saying. D is what? Okay, so which of the following is not an advantage provided by mycorrhiza to plants? First, resistance to root-borne pathogens. To root-borne pathogens. The fungi over here, do you think it provides resistance to root-borne pathogens? Yes, ma'am, it does. Okay. Does it help in yield quality, increasing the yield quality? That means the produce would be increased. Yield quality means more amount of product will be produced. Is it so? Think about it. Tolerance to salinity and drought. That means if at all the soil has too much amount of salt, still the plant would be able to survive. That is what you mean by high tolerance to salinity. If at all there is not too much of water, still the plant is able to survive. That means tolerance to drought. So yes, both of this is there. Next, overall increase in plant growth and development. Overall increase in plant growth and development. Is that true? Yes, it does. Only one point which is there. Yes, children, it is B. It will be B. So please make sure. So Rupashri later corrected and I'm super proud of you. And then Nagaraj, SS Anita, everyone. It is B. It has nothing to do with the yield quality. I'm telling you again, it has nothing to do with the yield quality. Please understand, fungus do not do anything with this. Rest all the points are super important. What does the plant give the fungus? It's a symbiotic association. No, plant should also give something to the fungus. What is it? Organic nutrients. Because plant undergo photosynthesis, right? So they can provide organic nutrients to the fungus. Fine. Now 18th, the microbial biocontrol agent for butterfly caterpillar is. Now this though you might know. The microbial biocontrol agent. So Nagaraj says the answer for this question is A. Mansi is here. Hi Mansi. Mansi also says the answer for this question is A. The microbial biocontrol agent for butterfly caterpillar is Bacillus thuringiensis, Saccharomyces or Cyanobacteria staphylococci. It is a Bacillus thuringiensis. You also call this as BT. What is there in Bacillus thuringiensis? In their body they have some inactive toxin. Okay, it is inactive in their body. Why? Because the toxin does not get enough good environment to become active. Now once an insect has this bacteria somehow, in the gut of the insect, what will happen? This inactive toxin converts to active. Why? Because in the gut, they have alkaline pH. So this is the answer. Next. Oh my God. A. Yes. I heard you. Okay, let's go ahead. Which of the following is a bacterial biofertilizer? Now you tell me. Here also you might lose your marks. If at all you do not go read the question properly, you might lose your marks. Which of the following is a bacterial biofertilizer? Anabaena, nostoc, rhizobium, oscillatoria. But my children, as far as I am seeing, are super awesome. Nagaraj says C. Okay, Mansi also says C. SS Anita Sri, Rupa Sri also says C. Okay, it is actually rhizobium. So listen. These three of them, Anabaena, nostoc and oscillatoria, they also come under bacteria, but they are more specific. You call them cyanobacteria or blue-green algae. You know, they mostly prepare their own food. Rest of the bacteria which are there, they usually depend on others for food. Some exceptions are there which prepare their own food. Okay, so rhizobium is a symbiotic bacteria which provides or which fixes nitrogen for the plants. You have two more examples and that is, okay, can you tell me the name? Can you tell me the name? Rhizobium. Can you tell me the name of the other bacterial fertilizers, if at all you remember from your NCERT? Other bacterial biofertilizers. I'm talking about bacterial biofertilizers. Apart from rhizobium, there are two more. Anyone remembers the name, you can tell me. Come on. You can. Azospirillum. Yes, kudos, Nagaraj. Apart from that, one more. Mycorrhiza, Baba, is a fungal, it's a fungus and root of the plant symbiotic agent, right? No. Azotobacter and one more thing, Azospirillum. Azotobacter and Azospirillum, these two are there. Please remember, this is also a question. Rhizobium basically sticks with plant, okay? It is dependent on the plant and it fixes nitrogen for the plant. There are some free living bacteria also, such as Azotobacter and Azospirillum. They can prepare their own food. Okay, not prepare their own food. So basically they are not dependent on plants for the food. They are heterotrophic. They depend on others for food. And my dear children, very important thing, they are free living. Okay, they would be free living. They can fix nitrogen as well. Yes, Azospirillum. Kudos, 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 kudos. Next question that we are going into, and which of the following is not a biofertilizer? Come on, come on, come on. Which of the following is not a biofertilizer? Agrobacterium, Rhizobium, Nostoc or Mycorrhiza? 20th question. Which of the following is not a biofertilizer? Mansi says A, 20th A, Rupa says C, and Nagra says A, and Anita also says A. Okay. Which of the following is not a biofertilizer? It would be Agrobacterium. It would be Agrobacterium. Rhizobium is a biofertilizer. It's a bacteria that fixes things. Nostoc is also a biofertilizer. Mycorrhiza is also a biofertilizer. Their fungus is involved. So over here, your only answer for this question becomes A. Got it? Okay. Children, if you have any doubts, put those down. Once these questions are being done, which I think soon will be covered, I will be taking up your doubts as well. Okay? Now, which of the following statement regarding Flocs is incorrect? Is what incorrect? They are the masses of bacteria associated with fungal filaments, produced in aeration tank. They consume major part of organic matter, and you have one more option down there. They are found by useful anaerobic microbes. Your question is, which of the following statement regarding Flocs is incorrect? What is incorrect? 21 A, B, C are correct. So these three are correct. Because Flocs is a group of bacteria as well as fungal filaments. Second thing, they are actually formed in aeration tank. Aerobic bacteria can only survive in aeration tank. And they consume major part of organic matter. D option which is there is wrong. Yes? Yes. So formed by useful anaerobic microbes. I told you it cannot be anaerobic microbes. They are aerobic microbes. Aerobic bacteria. They need air. Children, am I audible? Am I visible? Can you give me a thumbs up? So sorry, there was, I think, a glitch that has taken place. Okay, yes ma'am. Okay, I'm so sorry. Anyways, chalo, we were solving this question. Compare the statements 1 and 2. Thank you so much, Nagaraj, Amansi, as well as Anita to acknowledge. I'm so sorry. Yes. Mycorrhiza is a symbiotic association of algae and fungi. Ma'am, it's wrong. Why is it wrong? Can you tell me why is it wrong? Mycorrhiza, do you think is a symbiotic association of algae and fungi? Statement 2, let me go to that. They absorb nitrogen from the soil and pass it to the plant. Now, mycorrhiza we just studied. Do they absorb nitrogen? Do they absorb nitrogen, or is there something else that they absorb from the soil? They go deep into the soil and absorb something else, right? So statement 1 is true, statement 2 is false, statement 1 is false, statement 2 is true. What would be your answer for this particular question? Nagraj says it is D. Both the statements 1 and 2 are false. S.S. Anita also says it's D. Okay. In that case, if at all, lot of you are telling me it is D, I have to take into consideration. Yes, the answer is D. Why are both of these things false? That is something that you need to understand. It is not a symbiotic association of algae and fungi, rather than it's plant and fungi, the roots of the plant and the fungi. Second thing, it does not absorb nitrogen, rather it absorbs phosphorus. Not phosphate, phosphorus. Okay, phosphorus. So your answer for this question becomes D. Now we have one more question, and I think that's all. Select the correct statement from the following. Let's go ahead. Biogas is produced by the activity of aerobic bacteria on animal waste. It is produced by activity of aerobic bacteria on animal waste. Biogas. Always remember, biogas has nothing to do with aerobic bacteria. Biogas is produced by anaerobic bacteria. Always. Anaerobic bacteria. But here it is given aerobic bacteria. What do you think? This statement is correct or false? You have to tell me which is the correct statement. 23D is the answer. Let me see. So methanobacterium is an aerobic bacterium found in rumen of the cattle. Array in cow dung. In cow dung, this bacteria is present, and this bacteria is super important for the formation of biogas. Now, if at all it is responsible for biogas production, it has to be anaerobic. Again, this is wrong. Here it is written aerobic. Now, biogas, commonly called as gobar gas, is pure methane. Is it pure methane? No, Baba. It also has carbon dioxide. It also has hydrogen sulfide, or at least hydrogen, right? So, this is also wrong. Now, we have D. Activated sludge in settlement tanks of STPs, as in sewage treatment plants, is a rich source of aerobic bacteria. Activated sludge, Baba, I told you it's made up of Flocs, and Floc has aerobic as well as fungal filaments. So this particular statement is going to be true statement. This statement is going to be true, whereas all the others are wrong. Here methanobacterium is an aerobic bacterium is given. It's not aerobic, it is anaerobic. Okay, and here also aerobic bacteria was given, which is why this also becomes wrong. Got it? Now, my dear children, if at all you have any doubts which are related to microbes in human welfare, you can ask me. I'll make sure I sort out your doubts. I'm free for doubts because we have solved all the MCQ questions. Do you want me to go ahead with fill in the blanks as well? Or if you have any doubts, let's take that up first. What's up? And every one of you who are watching this video, I'm telling you, if your FA2 examinations are coming, watch the gunshot video, super helpful. Fill in the blanks. Nagaraj says, let's solve in the blanks. Okay, I'll just wait for still 1 minute for if at all there are any doubts coming up. Ma'am, computer science. Abba. If I teach you computer science, your marks and the shape of the moon will be same. Computer science videos are been ongoing. I'll update you regarding whether there will be FA2 video as well. I'll check with the team, okay? Okay. So, one-shot videos are definitely there for computer science. If at all you have missed it, you can watch them. And, okay, ma'am, CSM exam tomorrow. Ayyo. So sorry, Vijay. Can you please check through the channel once for the one-shot videos at least? It can be helpful for you. Yeah? Okay. So children, I see there are no doubts. You guys are pro in this chapter. Let's go ahead with fill in the blanks then. Large vessels used in industry for growing microbes are called. Large vessels which are used in industries for growing microbes, what do you call it? We don't need options. We can tell the answers right there. No? Tell me the answers. Comment down your answers. Come on. Large vessels that we used for making microbes, my dear children, what do you call it? I think I'm a bit slow, which is why I'm repeating because I don't see the answers. I'm so sorry. Children, come on. What do you call it? You call it fermenters. What do you call it? You call it fermenters. So your first answer is fermenter. That is the place where you're going to grow microbes because it's a huge lot of space. Now second question, sediments of flocs in the settling tank are called. Sediment, when the flocs are sedimenting down in the settling tank, what do you call it? What do you call it? It is known as, come on children, it is known as Nagaraj, Mansi, SS Anita. The things that are settling down in the settling down, the flocs which are known as, it will be known as, what do you call? It is known as activated sludge. So, this will be second. This will be second. Yes, Nagaraj. Yes. So, I had to call out the name. Huh? Okay. Next question. Dash are chemical substances produced by some microbes and can kill or retard the growth of other microbes. So, microbes are releasing something which does not allow the growth of other microbes. What do you call these substances as? What do you call this substances as which does not allow the growth of other things? It is known as antibiotics. Remember, Alexander Fleming did an experiment where the Penicillium notatum, which is a fungus, released antibiotic, which is penicillin, that did not allow the growth of other organism, that is the bacteria Staphylococci. So here comes your answer, antibiotics. Okay, yes, Anita. Awesome. Let's go ahead with the next question. Baculoviruses used as biocontrol agents belongs to the genus. Baculoviruses which are there, they are biocontrol agents. They are there for killing insects, arthropods. Which particular, genus do they belong to? Nagaraj says nucleopolyhedroviruses. Is it? Baculoviruses belong to that? The answer is yes. They belong to nucleopolyhedroviruses. Okay? Now, next question. The symbiotic association of fungi in roots of the plant are known as. Symbiotic association of fungi and the roots of the plant, we just studied, they help in phosphorus absorption. You call this as mycorrhiza. You call this as mycorrhiza. My dear children, you should be pro enough to tell the answers without the options even given in front of you, right? And I see a lot of you are pro. Good one, Nagaraj. What about others who are watching this video? Baba, even if you give the wrong answers, you still learn. So make sure you are attempting it. Yes, Anita. Awesome. Next question. Many members of genus Dash form mycorrhiza. So I told you mycorrhiza is formed of fungi and the plant. But this fungi belong to which genus? Which genus? Sixth question. Many members of genus Dash form mycorrhiza. What is the name of the genus? Have you heard about glomus? Have you heard about glomus? It's again there in your NCERT. We have discussed in the gunshot. I'll write it. So the fungi belongs to the genus glomus. It's not rhizobium, Baba. It's not rhizobium. Rhizobium is a bacteria. It's not a genus. Rhizobium is a bacteria in itself. You have been asked about mycorrhiza. Many members of genus Dash form mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza is formed of what? Fungus as well as the plants, as well as the root of the plant. So your answer for this question is glomus. G-L-O-U-M-S. G-L-O-M-U-S. Okay. Glomus. So here in the options it will be there. Yeah, here you have the option. Okay, this would be the sixth answer. Go through this, super important. You can get questions related to that. Next question. Okay, so let's try to fit in the rhizobium which you have been saying. Root nodules in leguminous plants are formed by symbiotic association of. Root nodules are formed by rhizobium. Yes. So bacteria is helping in root nodule formation in leguminous plants such as pea plant and things like that. They fix nitrogen there. So yes, your answer for this question becomes rhizobium. Seventh answer is rhizobium. Agreed. Now try to solve this question. Dash are the bacteria found in the rumen of the cattle. In the rumen of the cattle, what do you find? Other children also, please try to attempt these questions. In the rumen of the cattle, what do you find? You find methanobacterium. You find methanobacterium. So do we have that option? Methanobacterium. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, methanogens or methanobacterium. So your answer for this question becomes methanogens. Okay? Yes, exactly as is Anita. Now, cyclosporin A is used as dash, used as dash are produced by Trichoderma polysporum. So what is it? Cyclosporin A is a immunosuppressive agent. We just discussed it, right? Immunosuppressive agent. It suppresses down our immune system such that our body won't reject the organ if at all we have underwent organ transplantation surgery. So here Where is it? Immunosuppressive agent, 9th one is your answer for this question. 10th, Nagaraj is going pro, huh? Just wait. Don't run. Now, dash is a traditional drink of some parts of southern India, is made from the fermented sap of palms. Yes, it is what? Toddy. It is toddy. Toddy is the thing that you get as a traditional drink in the southern part of India. So your answer for this question would be toddy. Now, how many questions do we have? Okay, the puffed appearance of dough is due to the production of the, okay, Saroj is there. Hi Saroj. CO2 is what he's saying. The puffed appearance of dough is due to the production of CO2. Yes. Okay, it can be any bacteria that undergoes fermentation and produces CO2. Ayyo. So your answer for this question is CO2. Where do we find it? CO2 is right over here. And we are solving the 12th question. Okay. I think 15 were there in total. SS Anita, yes dear, you are also correct. Nagaraj, you are also correct. Now, the baker's yeast dash is used for making bread. Baker's yeast is what, my dear children? It is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Baker's yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, is used for making bread, and in this we say that it is, what was I coming to tell you? I forgot it. I'm sorry. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is anyway answer for this. That is baker's yeast. So I actually read one of your comments, which is why I forgot everything. So where is it? Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Yes, right over here. Okay. Jasmine ma'am has gone blind also. Yashashwini's comment made me forget about everything. So please make about English if you can for PU2. Dear, I definitely cannot, but I'll definitely inquire with the team. I do not think it is possible for today anyways. I'll definitely talk to the team if it can be made possible at least by tomorrow, but I'm not sure about it. It depends upon the teacher availability as well. Yeah? Okay. So 12th was this, and now streptokinase is used as dash for patients with myocardial infarction. So streptokinase, my dear children, it's enzyme, and this enzyme, my dear children, is a clot buster. So myocardial infarction means heart attack. So in heart attack, your blood vessels becomes blocked due to some clots. If you give a clot remover, what will happen? The blood can easily pass through. Streptokinase is such a clot buster. So 13th answer is clot buster. Ayyo, wait bana, baba. Clot buster, I have not reached there. Clot buster is this. This is 14th answer. Okay. Coming, children, coming. 14th question. Dash is also called sewage. Dash is also called sewage, and for that even I have to see the options. Just a second. Municipal wastewater, or you have effluent. You have effluent. Effluent will be the answer. Effluent could be the answer, but here the type of effluent is not being mentioned, which is why I am a bit confused. So stay tuned. I'll give you the answer for that. I'll just have to do research, because if it is primary effluent, it is like a waste. If it is secondary effluent, it is not like a waste. So which is why there is a doubt. There are two types of effluents. I'll keep this question on hold for some time. Okay, just for some time, wait. And now we have, I think, one more question left. I have not included that question. 15th question is not there because I was not planning to do fill in the blanks. I'm so sorry. Okay, I was not planning to do fill in the blanks. So sewage water is municipal waste water. It is sewage, okay. Municipal waste water which is there, that will be considered as sewage. It will be considered as sewage. If at all there are any changes, I will let you know in the comments. But with what I know, effluent cannot be the answer because primary, secondary effluent are there. Primary is definitely acting like a sewage, secondary does not. So municipal wastewater would be answer for your 14th question. I hope this question does not come in your paper, but anyway, 14th. If anyone knows the 15th question, which is there in your question bank, you can let me know. I can solve it right now. Okay, if you want. If you want. Okay. So with that, we have solved a lot of questions, 23 plus 14. That means 37 questions are being solved by us. So my dear children, if at all you're giving me the 15th question, I can solve it for you. Otherwise, we will be ending up the live for the day. We will be meeting up really soon. And before that, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to it right now. And like this video as well. Share it with your friends who are finding it difficulty in solving the MCQs of Question Bank. Solve all the MCQ questions of Question Bank. Super important for your boards as well. Yashashwin is asking, what is your sweet name? My name is Jasmine. Thank you for saying it's sweet. But anyways, thank you so much. And yeah, so I do not see the 15th question coming, which means that we can end the live. Yeah, and watch the gunshot video. In gunpoint, I'm telling you, watch the gunshot video. It is helpful. I'll tell you, you will regret it if you do not watch it. So previous year, you know what? I used to tell that you had to watch this video, and then they used to come like, yes ma'am, so many questions came from here. And with that experience only, I'm telling you that please watch it. You will definitely get the benefit of it. Okay? So it's your wish, but yeah. So that's all. Lots of love from Jasmine ma'am. Take care of yourself, and you are going to give your exams nicely. Bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye ma'am. Thank you so much. It's helpful. Thank you so much, dear. And everyone out there, have a good sleep. Eat properly and give your examinations. Bye, Saroj. Thank you, Anita. Thank you so much, dear. Bye, Nagaraj, and who all were there with me throughout. Every one of you. Mansi also was there. Hi, bye, Mansi. Bye, Rupashri. Everyone who were there as a part of this live. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not. And do not forget to hit the like button as well. Take care.